Team Secret Academy facing ZOL Esports, man. This is gonna be tough for them. ZOL is looking good here. But Secret, man, last time I saw them play, they look really good, so let's see. And the G, very experienced player, on the tail.
They will be able to secure 1 and 2. It's actually Vanessa to pick up the second. Eman going down quickly.
Hot Sauce,
no
that's a great name, bro. And they
they
got Emo now.
3 on 3, but up towards drop. It's Hot Sauce. He's going to be able to find that one. The Scovilles are nice and high in the
Oh, it's a new roster.
And just leaving it onto these 2 defenders who do have a firm hold of the spike, but I'm keeping my eyes on that rotation around from Sim. NDG, though, able to make it work. All on the Sim in the 1v2, and in the end, it's going to be Vanessa to get him. If possible, Outlaw's still there. They're just trying to shoulder it out. It's still an awkward line, but again, another missed shot. Prodigy's got to be careful here, but Seeker at least does get one. Now with that flashpoint down to keep them alive, Prodigy somehow lucky.
Damn, what a movement.
I don't know what is happening.
What the fuck was that? Bro, that was insane.
Pick that one up. Despite having a fair bit of control, if you're able to trade it out and find your position and hit heads like that, Sid does get tagged up by the Outlaw in the end, but now Seeker firing only off a couple of shots with the Ghost. They do manage to force them back, so it's a little bit awkward here right now. The special delivery keeps them at bay for just a second, but Eman will be able to find his position on towards the site. The stealth drone does suppress him for just a second, but again, you know, there is still time to work with. NDG will be forced to play guided salvo.
Okay, that's good.
The spike plan, though, giving Vanessa some additional
Man, Im is isolated here.
Workable for
Actually, there's no player I have on too.
As Spike still yet to go down. NDG swinging in, but there's Eman. Very nicely done. Leaves it all into Vanessa in a 1v3.
Spike planted.
Once again, just that flank to come through.
Uh-oh.
He's able to launch the assaults in low HP.
There's no way he won that.
Picks up and converts the bonus for TSA.
Bro, what the fuck?
But Zen, look at this position. They are going to clear it. A little bit unlucky there. Quite looking to where he needed to be. Now with that Neural Theft going out. Information gathered nice and quickly. Up into the tower will be Kakarot, but spotted out again by Vanessa. They are just fantastic. Look at this from Vanessa.
Bang!
To back round.
Kills already, bro. Zero that.
And Eman all alone.
Hey! Damn, man. Imagine the confidence right now.
Secret Academy potential. Like, the fact is, a 1v3 clutch into an ace is a happy sort of position.
Nice Prodigy.
Again, it is a team game. You do need to do it all together. So Prodigy gets very aggressive.
Oh my. Oh my. Yo, they are looking clean here, bro.
Taken down. Kevzy gets another for the trade, but unfortunately for Eman and Hot Sauce, they're wondering where the hell the rest of the team is gone.
Okay, they are destroying ZOL so far, bro.
The tunnel now, but Vanessa, he doesn't want to die just yet.
It's ain't diff.
12 and 0, and Hot Sauce, unfortunately, a little bit burnt out. Unfortunately,
You gotta keep it up, man. Like, don't lose 3 weak rounds.
People don't like.
Don't lose their momentum. Remember, this is a secret map pack.
Wash it down, but right now
He's not picking the discipline. Look at this 1v4. He's not picking, waiting for the stand. These guys are cooking. Yo, coach. Great job, bro. Great job. That's what I like to see.
Walk their way through. It's going to be Seeker to control onto the line. Does have the fault line available. Sky smokes go down, so they're happy to let this spike get planted, but with a 4v5 on the retake back, it's going to be tough, and Kevzy might even go down to the aftershock here as well. No, he will just get away. But will he use the Rolling Thunder? We'll have to see.
not quite. NDG just used the Armageddon to clear out the site, create a little bit more space for Prodigy to get deeper in Stealth Drone as well to kind of get a good ping. But Nash to spam into the site, and that's the site clear. They know that the rest are practically inside of a main. The counter utility comes through, Paint Shells, Armageddon as well. Evan fires a shot into towards Finesse. Athlix tries to set up a bit of a flank, finds the timing on towards Evan, but the shot back from Kevzy. But with this,
man, then they invest so much to this run, bro. Damn.
Not somewhere where we're expecting this one to go at all. Pretty happy with it. Salvos go out, aggression in, Athlix opens up with one, traded out though by Emmons. So here we go, ZOL finally with the advantage. And now as Prodigy goes on in, does get trapped on the wire. But they're just going to ignore him completely, head up towards the site. I mean, look, this is certainly a doable round on the retake, but with the positions that ZOL's taking in now, it will be a challenging one.
Staggered approach worked out for ZOL, and now able to hold from drop, from spawn, a little bit of heaven as well. It's tough for our Team Secret Academy to really break through. At least Seeker, though, looking for a bit of a sight line. But, yeah, ZOL are happy to just make sure that they're not quite exposed to a lot of these angles.
No, this is my
or some possible exits. They continue to hold outside the door, hoping for at least a kill, but Zind denies any possibility outright. And it's Team Secret Academy to continue to go back in for this 3-stack towards A main. Earlier on, didn't work out before, so they go for it a second time with an op on the other side of the map. Finesse shuts down the initial push.
Oh, I missed the round that ZOL won, bro. I was so focused on Nina that I missed the round.
After losing that round, you know, keeping the...
Not gonna lie.
Now Applix on the middle of the site. They've got to be careful of Kakarot's position. He's cleared out so much, but he already is allowed to find one. Now Kakarot fires off the showstopper.
Man, the is on fire.
Lackluster there. You know, he wasn't really sort of ready for it, but Emma has been doing damage.
Up to strike. Iman 1 away from his ult as well.
Successful here, but Rolling
He
Thunder
just
is available for Seeker. I mean, Hot Sauce does have the orbital strike, but they've obviously got to find that spike.
Seeker with Rolling Thunder, bro.
What does Eman do? He's actually pushing forward, trying to maybe join, or is he going to be pushing into the generator position? Maybe doable, maybe on the swing.
7-1, bro. Of course, every day.
Time tries to forego.
Kakarot is 1-9, but not having much success.
Also keeping an eye towards
Things are not looking okay.
Already up there. Zin, great shot. Does get traded by Applix. Now they're looking for something more.
They have 3 players here already.
That operator in the hands of Prodigy.
It's not just the aim diff, though. It's the red, but now they will.
Yeah, Hot Sauce actually the one to find in 4-on-3.
That could be a bit of an opener for ZOL, trying to get inside still.
But even though,
and here comes
look at that.
Seeker. He gets them too. And his teammates right around the corner as well. Kenzie trying to fight back against them, but they kind of evaded all of those bullets already. Trying to get the spike down now, but here comes a bit of a fault line. Hot Sauce right around the corner. Does have the ult as well, but maybe not quite the opportunity.
One enemy
Applix out from the back. There's the trade. Opens up a little bit more space. Spike not yet down.
Oh, he's so low.
The push, Kevzi fends them off. Rolling Thunder out now, and okay.
What? He didn't see the guy?
This is the propulsion to get himself into safety.
What?
Kevzi down to just 5 HP. He's trying to go in for the duel.
He knew it, bro. This is a masterclass for Secret, bro. What the fuck?
For it to be utilized and net no reward. Kakarot is going to drop the satchels to get his way back in. Unfortunately, though, NDG just kind of gets caught in the crossfire a little bit there by those salvos. Taken down immediately, so it's an advantage going the way of ZOL. Once again, you know, they go towards this A side. It feels like the definition of insanity, right? A bit of Groundhog Day doing the same thing over and over and over again. Will they find success here as Sin does deep into the dish? No, he can't. Unfortunately, his bowl will be empty. 4-on-4 on this retake.
Okay, at least they do have the drop. Quite pivotal.
Hello, bro.
Kakarot not quite looking the right way, so Seeker picks off yet another player. Orbital strike from Hot Sauce comes in just to buy a little bit more spacing, but isn't going to be enough, though. Still, with the firepower on some of these Team Secret Academy players, they push through. Kevzi in for the Sheriff kill. Eminov from the back. Finesse, though.
Just the fills, just the fills.
That Rolling Thunder gets sent through. Now in with the salvos, onto the spike, but it's not going to be enough. Seeker just
damn,
right
bro. Everyone is on fire on Secret.
And that's going to be, probably enough time. Yeah, another round for Team Secret Academy.
Not even close, bro.
At the very least, you know, put it down to the fact that Fracture has not been back in the pool for a while. It's not really being tested, but lots of teams are trying to take advantage of it.
Bro.
As we see it now, Prodigy is going to march his way through. Kenzie gets one back, but now it's back onto Seeker.
Oh, what the fuck is happening here?
Yeah, well, look, he's a long way away, and the spike is dropped in spawn. So, bad luck, buddy. We'll wait for the next half, will we?
That just might have to be it. Finesse is the angle marked as well. Oh, man. At least for now, you know, Team Secret Academy starting things off a little bit slowly. The sudden burst of utility in towards the A side calls the rotation from ZOL just as quick. Prodigy, though, length, big shot. Hot Sauce answers right back. Kevzi takes down Prodigy. Atlas and the rest of the team will continue to flood it.
1v1.
Mountain of trades.
And Finesse is on fire, bro. On fire. The confidence that he has right now, it's impossible to lose it. It's impossible.
For it to all come to them.
Right in this spot, but all of a sudden the push comes out. Unfortunate for ZOL as their setup completely gets broken apart. Kevsey tries to answer back, throws off a piece of utility just to buy a bit more time for the rotations to come through. Thankfully, they have arrived in time, but is it going to be enough, though? Hot Sauce opens off with a Sheriff kill. Is he off to the Spectre? Zin at the Bucky, but it's not enough. Down to just Kevsey. And he's backed himself into
For ZOL fans,
trying to make use of the angle. Down to 13 seconds.
like, next map, fans. I mean, look at Kevsey. When the clutch here, bro.
ZOL down with, you know, slightly weaker economy. They're gonna have to do what they can with this current buy, while Team Secret just full sends into the B site.
No holds barred. He's straight in there, trying to deny everything. Emman does find the information. Great scan onto Applix there. From Sint. Now as that spike does get planted, they are going to expend the Rolling Thunder. No chance to actually get the spike down. They're going to have to retreat for now, falling away through the sky back towards the tree, which does make it a little bit awkward. But
is this the end?
He's welcome a little bit there, trying to join Emman, trying to help out.
Last
Kakarot,
saver.
you're going to have to throw out this Spirit Bomb hard.
Put up a miracle.
This round in the 1v3. NDG does try to clear in towards the angle. Seeker is watching very, very close and up on the line. One will be found.
Nah, not today, Kakaroto.
GG. Prodigy to step up to the plate and knock the man out of the park. This time it's Vegeta's victory as Team Secret Academy will win the first map in a dominant fashion. SEA.
Man,
Group B,
Yoru and Reina.
this stage.
It's been so long since I see Reina, bro.
Playoffs and Sin. Yeah, he's all the way out to sewers this time. One early shot, and we'll use the dismiss to get out of there.
Bro. Let's go.
That's already value. The Secret Academy, though, they spam away and they find a shot as well, just around the edge of the smoke. And into that, now that's a weapon picked up. Team Secret Academy able to maybe look for a rotation across. I mean, Vanessa's already lurking towards B Cubby, and that's quite a bit.
Putting this thing in the back because
as well.
Otherwise, my back hurts so much.
So they take this 4-on-4 now. Pretty locked down up towards B with the trap wire. NDG clearing out garage now as best as possible. Vanessa wants to pop this, but are they going to actually go up towards the site here? They might have to go quickly because on the flip side, ZOL, they've already taken that A long control, but look at the way that they're actually trying to find this plant. It's planted for A link. And are they going to be ready for this here? I don't think they are aware of where this one's gone down. They might get the info in just a second. The circle of that spike now has been spotted, but it's going to be an all-out brawl here on the B site, Quack.
Okay, Seeker starts things off.
Oh, the cloud went to shed.
Towards B, and
I will
at
fix.
least a bit of a trade from Emin as well. Now
sometimes
shot dart, but Vanessa holds his ground again. NDG off to the other side. Applix as well. Just no trades found for the side of ZOL. Avoiding the A site. And going in with the drone, they managed to trip the trap. And they're going straight into the site. Starting things off with Prodigy. Dash proc. And he's noted that there is a player on the other side. Tries to break open the lines, allowing for his teammate to come through with a refill. Seeker, and there it is. A shot fired in. The site broken apart by NDG. Kakarot tries to fire right back, takes Prodigy down, and that's not too bad.
Spike now planted. Sitting back as best they can. Once again, a very, very tough retake to come on through. You know, 2 versus 4. 5 HP for NDG. Sure, Eman does get tagged up in the process. Scan is good, but you know, how much can they find here? Kakarot traded out immediately, and unfortunately for Eman, unless he gets a blind spray through this dark cover, I just don't think there's an opportunity. Already pushing for him as well. Seeker, will he catch him? No. That might have been an overstep potentially, but with that timer ticking, I don't know if Eman still wants this. It's just going to be NDG and Vanessa to take their weapons in towards the next round, but the bonus secured.
Bro, what's happening with ZOL today?
As it continues to happen, you might just find a hole inside of your torso.
I know, Secret's looking hot, man, but...
Least attempts to fight back with full forces. Empress pop, Evan able to take the first shot. Kakarot with the swing as well. Seeker trying to fight back. He does find the trade. Applix goes in as well. Now we're back to an even 2-1-2.
At least there is a level of
they can
separation
actually
here,
lose
right?
this, but if
Applix
they
is
make...
low, 10 points of HP.
It's already expensive.
Isn't
but
going
if
to be
you
able
get
to
the one
find
more
him
kill,
just yet. That dark cover does give him some respite, some safety.
But they want to win.
We can wait for this rotation to come through from Vanessa. But I think he's actually going to try and fight this. If he gets onto the line early, it should be an easy shot onto Applix.
Bro!
How does he hit that?
And they are going to the other side.
He's lost his mind. rotation is there as well. Hot Sauce, the only good thing is that he's got his utility set up. A trap wire at the front of C, in front of Garage. The
DS is on fire today.
How far away does he want to sit here, right? He has to keep switching between that cam. He might get some information, but information is only just a part of the game, right? They're going to destroy the trap wire now, make their way in towards the site. It's a hell of a long rotation, and as that cyber cage isn't going to do much, they do make their way forward, and it's going to be a spike plant towards spawn. But again, Quack, that's maybe not the place. They are looking for it, though. The paranoia is going to go up. It actually is going to catch too, but they don't want to overinvest, and instead they're just going to get that dark cover down.
It's a really deep one as well, Conky, so it makes it that much more difficult for Hot Sauce to walk through. But that said, maybe Garage, he's thinking about it. Afflix is down to low HP. If he can at least find him first, that might be a little bit more doable. Oh, Swords Vanessa out by around the edge of the Foxes, and that's the final shot.
Yo, Vanessa should not die like that, bro. We got like that, but well played, Hot Sauce. Zo's on the board.
Does narrowly miss, but this is just going to be the El Clasico, right? The full 5-on-5 retake is there immediately in towards the site. They're not going to be forced out. They clear up the utility. The Nanos don't quite get a hell of a lot.
ZOL, though, they are noting that they have a lot of ultimates, so they just completely take the site. That's why it's happening this way. Here comes that Dimensional Drip Hunter's Fury combo. It eliminates NDG and now softens up the site.
Kakarot looking for more. Sitting from the back of the side, he will be able to pepper away on a few warning shots through that long smoke, but it's going to be Seeker to try and find something, but unfortunately for Vanessa, it's going to be
oh my god, Vanessa. There's no way, right? There's just no way.
The smoke there, if he can continue to ping, it is going to be the gate crash. Out the spray! Oh no!
Bro,
11 points of HP for Zin. Team
spray and pray,
bro.
Holy shit, the guy's 11 HP, man.
Limping now
and
through these last couple of... Slow walk in now. Just burning that lockdown, trying to get that control. ZOL. It's going to be a little bit awkward here as Zin has to take the very, very deep line. He's not going to be detained, but they've overlooked this for now, Quack. So if they don't clear him, they might be a little bit overconfident. Prodigy gets one, but they're going to line up, and Reina says more. The 4K
Let's go. I love Reina.
It seems like a
not on my team.
Ness will peek against him, has the share, but not quite able to. He just swings against the shot anyway. What?
Oh my. A little bit overzealous there, potentially. If your Reina does giveth, your Reina also does taketh away. And maybe that's an entry point in for Team Secret Academy to try and secure this round as Eman's stuck on an island here. Very awkward. Does have Hot Sauce there to support, but when Prodigy can peek on it, Eman's going to have to do it all, but he can only get two.
Really true.
NDG picks up the
round
and
win
pulls
this round?
Spike away immediately. They've made a call, and he will be able to find the space. Kevzi does have that from the shadows if he wants to rotate around quickly. Applix has the same, but they're not going to utilize it. They're just going to run together. Brothers in arms, making their way up to C. Dotting their I's, crossing their T's, making sure they do it all together. And yeah, I think you're getting a little bit of a sniff onto that, Quack. Vanessa is in position to try and deny this rotate through B.
30 seconds left.
Angle. Will ZOL be the ones to...
Oh no!
Bro, the way he was holding was bad.
So now looking a little bit better for them as they work against just Sheriffs on the other side. Bit of a smoke in their way, but the clones are sent out first.
What was that? Oh, they fucked me up again.
The opening shot. Kevzi finds a bit of a trade. Down to it now. NDG holding out from Garage. He hears the footsteps. Has the utility as well. Sends the read through now. Goes back in. Just to toy around with Kevzi.
Oh my god.
Where he is though, and reveals his back towards the edge of the smoke. It's gonna
Bro,
be
this
Kevzi
sucks actually.
picking up the round for ZOL. Rounds come in. Kakarot with that operator. He's marching up A actually though. Immediately gate crashes off with the drone sound, so reinforcing the C site a little bit better, but Team Secret still looking to aggress through from the back lines. Kakarot will shut that down. Straight back in towards Garage for Team Secret Academy.
Quick scope from the Yoru operator. Very traditional gameplay we're seeing right now, and the peek in towards Garage.
Yesterday we saw Rankers playing with Agistar, one of the best Yorus in the world.
Does give some
bro, that thing, if you like aggressive play style, go check it out, man. It's like Paper Rex 2.0, bro. W gaming all the way.
One back, it's back into this 3-on-3, but I think it's going to be a little bit of an overstep. Hot Sauce! Oh god!
NDG!
19 HP for NDG. Man, this could actually catch 4 of these players if they are unlucky enough. It should just be the 3 in the end. Yes, it will, but they have to clear out sewers in the exact same telltale. Kentrell, it's going to be a chaotic battle on towards this site of A.
Zane, look at the Reyna. Talk about Reyna, bro.
Make that a second. Does manage to drift away. But it's Kakarot here, who strikes whilst the iron is hot.
A2 inside of Garage. And they're going to need a lot more information to work off of. So the drone already spotted out on the other end, thinking towards the B site.
NDG tagged up.
Okay, 3 players will be flanking.
It's a little awkward here. Look at the amount of space that they've actually been able to find through B here.
Okay, that's
going to be
one.
on the hot source to try and find something. Prodigy does get the shot out, so it's traded 4-4, but now they're going to be planting on B, trying to take control of that link towards A. It's going to be chaos again in this 4v4, I reckon.
Prodigy is solo.
Well, could be. I do like how Zind is positioning himself, though, all the way towards the other end. Vanessa is playing safe as well, and he does spot out Zind, so back to a bit of an even footing, while Team Secret Academy just tries to hold off towards the other end. They have that smoke from the Afflix. The right click gets sent through. Now it's Evan gunned down off towards the Ghost. They come in with a firing squad on the other side, but Zind still finding some friends with his own.
Kevin Z!
Halfway now, Prodigy gets off just in the right
Big
time, but
pistol.
not for the shot.
Big pistol for Zol.
Low HP, but Zol still carries themselves. Does provide a little bit more value and spacing. Opening shots against Kakarot.
Ignoring the fake out. Getting that opener. Then now really, really awkward. He's actually making his way through. The Nano Swarm gets away with it. It does get the Devour back to health as well, but Afflix and NDG are there. Able to hold on to the shot is NDG. Now we have to fall away and wait for Prodigy to join the party. Kevzy just taps on, already has 2 kills. Will need to make it 4 if he is going to be successful in this round. Has plenty of time to work with Quack. 55 seconds left on the clock. Another dark cover to go down, but this one towards defender side spawn, towards C Link, it will fade. And now as the information is gathered, all they need to do is just make sure it's played together. Again, another fake. They are going to get that owl drone out, trying to find some information. And with that scan, maybe they'll have a level of confidence to actually go in here. The fact that he's managed to ditch it out towards long is pretty good, but it's 30 seconds. He's got enough to work with to at least find the site of A, but again, it gives time where surely Team Secret Academy are going to think that this rotation is possible. And yeah, look at it. They're immediately hightailing back towards A.
It, bro.
So at least he does draw out the recon gathering utility of Team Secret Academy, which then gives him a little bit more spacing, right? He has From the Shadow, so if he's gonna try to get...
There was a word who would die here, bro.
Could, but he's gonna save that for an upcoming round. 4 seconds before the next smoke comes up, so he's trying to play around that. He's also thinking that they might be setting up a bit of a flank, though, and that's where he's gonna lose a bit of spacing. He just has to play the angles for now, and that's not an easy feat for him as Team Secret Academy goes in from the body block. He swings, though. That's going to be the opening shot. NDG already downed. Prodigy up at full HP, but goes in for the fake task. Tries to stick it to halfway now from the shadows for information.
Oh!
He's still sticking.
Gets off
of it around time. Kelsey gets the shot for the clutch.
And with Bind around the corner, you know, this is looking like it could very well switch from a Team Secret Academy victory into something different. Somehow Prodigy's still alive. He does go down in the end to Zind. It was a great Leah. Now into position.
Spikes.
Can he hit the shot? Yes, he can. Information gathered as the dimensional drift is there, but
what the fuck's that, bro?
Away from that Sheriff, and unfortunately that is enough time for the quick switch to get him taken down. Where does Kakarot end? It looks like he will burst out of that ultimate up on towards the site. Now as that spike gets planted, 3-on-3. Winnable for Team Secret, but very tricky.
Yeah, especially given their current weaponry. Seeker, 2 HP. Don't know if he's going to think about swapping that weapon over. It might make a bit of sound. It'll take a bit of time. Thankfully, though, with the flash out, NDG will be able to push up. Takes down at least one player, but Kakarot holds off towards the back as well. Kevzy in with the off angle, and it's not quite checked. Seeker will fight back. The pop from Kakarot sends through.
No chance for the guy, bro.
Picked it up.
Man,
Don't know.
better for this. We're gonna
Gonna give it a go. Unfortunately, that fake out will make it very, very awkward for Prodigy. He has to expend the Cloud Burst, and now as the gate crash gets him out of there, they are going to try and reposition, which means it's going to be eyes onto Applix. And are they going to overlook his position? No is the answer. We'll be able to drop that trap wire. And now Zin, so scared of this angle. In the end, it's going to be Applix going down, though. So the Reyna finds it back. That spike will be planted. Now Vanessa having to make his way through Garage. Prodigy, a lot of work to do here, moving out towards spawn. But Vanessa will find the right timing. But unfortunately, it's just left
11 to 7
to do. Prodigy now, only with the blades, of course. There is enough weaponry to get them across the line, enough utility. But again, 25 seconds. They're going to have to start moving right now. The Rolling Thunder does force them to bay, but it's going to be Zin to die. Prodigy makes it work, and they do break the fake out, but it's going to be Kakarot to continue fighting. 69 points of HP, but that's all he needs. Now the lockdown, forcing it in. Maybe there's a chance for Vanessa to get something done here, but he's taken down. That spike can still be planted, but
he won the round!
Gonna find it 3
what a legend!
no time, and
what a legend, bro!
Secret Academy have
we got a game in here, man.
Now.
That's a big one. That's a...
Oh, wait. He runs out of ammo.
Very dicey. Dimensional Drift will be expended, so they are certainly going for this. Thankfully, Applix will be able to hit the shot with the Guardian. Now as they break up, it's going to be on to Zin to see what he can do again. They are out through that dark cover. And now as the blind side is expended, Zin's going to be able to find
bro,
Vanessa.
that was my accident.
NDG, though, does
aim
drop
at the
the
other
spike,
guy.
now he can fall away. That little shock bolt did a hell of a lot of big damage. 56 now for Zin. He does have the Phantom, as mentioned as well. Kev's the only with the Guardian. And now as they pick up that spike, NDG very much just has to watch the line. Does have the Recon Bolt available. 45 seconds. And him digging into actually main makes a hell of a lot of sense. But who's going to be careful here?
God,
it's going to be Prodigy. He's not aware of this at all. Or is he? Yes, he is.
Then he was ready for that. Good timing for the kid. Good shot, too.
But there is quite a bit of utility right underneath their feet. Vanessa, as well as Applix, in position to strike.
Information about to be gathered. They don't get baited out by the fake out at all. The Leah will be destroyed, and Vanessa's going to be able to strike at the right time. He gets a second. Will it be a
bro?
Applix.
This is a big round. Big round.
And now Hot Sauce.
No money for ZOL, dude.
Cleared as well. So spotted out very, very quickly. He's happy to tank that, though. Yeah, we actually managed to slip the net somehow, but look at this damage. Oh, no.
They fucked up.
He's going to have to go absolutely nuclear here now, Quack. He's going to destroy
Helping me.
Right in the end. Oh, he's still alive. Somehow. Oh, he does get taken in the end by Hot Sauce and Zin, but Jesus.
Man, what a round to lose, bro. They fucked up big time there.
Plays I've seen. Now Vanessa walking straight in towards that dark cover, just on the other side of the cyber cage. He will make his way through. He can't really see a hell of a lot, though. He thinks there's something above him in that position, whether it's the cam or something else, but he now has to clear all of the lines.
Position, bro.
I don't know what the hell he's doing there, but it's going to be very, very tricky. He could potentially put down the turret.
He knows. He has the radar already.
See what he can do here. He's got to swing in for one, but no.
Yeah, but this one is hard, bro.
Map
point.
Again.
Certainly two players that can do it, though, Quack, right? They've had a pretty good run, but as Zind is already all the way in, not tagged up. Hunter's Fury misses,
what a dab, bro. What a dab.
Exactly as I mentioned. They make it work. They even deny the From the Shadows as well. Can pull away with the Shrouded Step. They're happy to let these two members in Hot Sauce and Kevzy on towards this site right now. NDG will get the tag up, will get that information. And they could just
Jet is amazing. Jet is amazing.
Over the tripwire.
Best agent in the game, bro. Look at that. Easy kill for him.
Get that information for free. What the hell is happening? He says now Kevzy has to try clutch the 1v4, but Seeker will take it. It looks like, again, we'll probably be dealing with that 5-on-5 on the retake here.
Yeah. Interesting that, yes, the Sancho player will take here. And even more interesting that Kakarot was not looking to get an arbor or even the plan.
Angles that Prodigy and
Seeker
will kind of set up.
I like that.
30 seconds
looking
left.
for it at least and to set up for a strong retake, but one key player that they haven't quite yet spotted is Hot Sauce towards the back of B. Going in through now, dimensional drift from Kakarot. Seeker trying to hold down the line.
Hot Sauce.
Oh man, shot out from the back. Bit of a flash as well on the other end of the smoke. They just push all the way through. Prodigy in with the blades, hopping over, but no right click found against
One
Kenzie.
enemy
And
remaining.
there's the shot in from Seeker. Spikes
They got the defuse, bro. They got the defuse.
inside of the smoke, and we are going to overtime. Flashes and to allow
Down
Zin
mid.
to get into a position.
Oh my.
Yes, that could
was
be the
dangerous.
trick. Kakarot already towards the back. And there's a spot where
Got spam.
Zin could send in a bit of a leer. He does try to get in a little bit more space to get that spam ahead towards Prodigy where he dashed in. So that's already Secret Academy.
They're going back.
pitched
But look
down
at Karoto.
inside of-
Yeah, what are you doing? He still gets the kill. What the fuck?
Oh,
What a clone, bro. What a clone. That was Naruto
crazy,
style.
the fake out to keep him alive and also to find the frag. You know, this is a way where Team Secret Academy started the round by finding Eman wallbang up in heaven. Now they do have the spike, but Kakarot's got them locked down. Vaness gets one, but he's taken down to 7. Zin peeks in, and now it's all on to NDG. Where's he going to peek to? Can he get
Another
line?
chance to
Cannot.
close it out
will
for
be-
ZOL. And it was Team Secret and Talon that played on the biggest ZOL team there, bro.
Defenses
Maybe
accordingly,
it could
but
happen
that
again.
rotation is there. Timing could be everything here.
Oh, hot
NDG,
sauce.
he's gone all the way through. Hot Sauce has found everything for free. Can they invest anything back? Are they going to be ready for it? The answer is no, but he is traded. So
I got
that
good
pulls
info
the
there.
plug on this offense towards A, but it puts everyone on Team Secret Academy on the back foot. Where are they going to go here? They've got no utility sets down. They're just
Desmond gave away, bro.
nervous,
Desmond gave
hesitant
away.
Here, and now with the dark covers going up, it's got to be onto Afflix. What can he do?
Didn't
He's
matter,
in,
though.
Shoulder steps, it gets the shot, and now the advantage going the way back of ZOL. They only have 3 members of Team Secret Academy between
And
them.
I really want to third map here, but I'm so hungry at
And
the
they
same
got to fall
time.
all the
I
way
think
back
I will-
towards long.
after this,
Full
I'm
on
gonna
may
hit.
not always work, so we'll have to see how they go here.
It's gonna
I
be
might end
dicey.
before the next map
Utility
starts.
not quite on the side of Team Secret Academy though. It's just a breach, so I do
But it's
wonder.
not GG just yet, man. Not GG just
find
yet.
His value. Vaness tries to get into a forward position, but the shot's not found, and that could be it.
It is,
Now
bro.
starting
It
to
is.
peek out,
GG.
get the shot against Prodigy, and
Attackers
then the
win.
next against Seeker. They will end this out in overtime and push us to a map 3.
I can't believe what we've seen just there, Quack. It is a very, very interesting.
As well as some of the other players now, they have to be a little bit cautious around the corners as Mateo starts to swing out with the salvos. Initial shots out, and ZOL wins the trade.
Great opening there. Going to be slowed down just a little bit by the sonic sensors. Or is it the grav net? Whatever happens. Didn't quite see, but as they reposition now, ZOL happy to move forward in towards the garden. Isolating that position. Vaness is going to be able to take point in the showers. Just all on to Zint, holding from that position. And again, a very, very different agent, right? From the Duelist back to the Viper. So the solo play, is it going to be good enough? Because if they do find this pick, they do find the plant, it's going to be a massive rotate that they need to expend here through, potentially through the teleporter
30
into the
seconds
shower.
left.
But if TS can lock into the post plant right now, it could be a toughie.
They called back for Zin to set up for that Viper wall, but there we go. Straight into the site, maybe to start things off with Kenzie, setting up for the haunts.
Oh.
Applix, though, straight in from the
Last
bomb.
player
Out
standing.
against Zin. And then kick up, will be able to shoot and flood out from the back of showers.
Kakarot certainly making a hell of a scene. Down. It's going to make it a little bit awkward. Somehow still alive, though. Kakarot very, very lucky to be holding on. Eman up very close on the other side of the sky, so we want to try and fight this onto Seeker. It's a great guiding light that gets him out, forcing back Eman towards the side. That's now in position as well. They will throw out the guidance salvos. Eman gets one and two, make it a third. Eman looking fantastic. Oh, the Teo. Beautiful. Playing time with that showstopper pull. Unfortunately, he doesn't get to do a hell of a lot as Hot Sauce. Plenty of lineup opportunities there. Nicely done from big man Brimmy as Vaness just has to waltz up long, totally solo. Sheer will get some information, sure, but it doesn't really get a chance to do a hell of a lot. Just hoping potentially for the ace here as now the stealth drone does come in, gives away the information. They're trying to give it to him, aren't they? And he will look for it. Special delivery will catch. And whilst Vaness finds Eman the...
But still, I mean, just as it is damage over time, it's that Viper damage over time as well. Now, ZOL trying to keep them Stopper 2. The teleporter play over on the other end. He's kind of backed himself into a bit of a corner, Kakarot.
Yeah. This is awkward. He's already thrown out the showstopper, and now he's trapped in there with his shorty. And they've got all of that information. I think he's actually managed to boogie out, so not bad at all. Now Zin's got the rotation around. This game is chaotic. Like, there's no other way to really put it. Kakarot peeking a little bit too deep there. Kevzi, though, does manage to get one back, and now they teleport through. Got a single member here. Zin's actually obviously given up the position. Seeker does drop Kevzi. Great shot. Now they've got to be careful. The Seeker's coming that way. The grab net does actually catch, I think. Yes, it does, but Zin, he can find it. Doesn't need his legs in a round like that, just needs to be able to shoot. Now it's back up to a 3-on-3, but the guided salvos even do deny the spike plant. So they're playing this very, very well. 20 seconds now. NDG is going to be able to find it, but that should give enough time for the retake. And that is a gnarly little snake bite to land straight on. Not early enough, unfortunately, but this is going to be a crazy fight in spawn.
Okay. Well, at least, you know, Team Secret Academy, they are sitting on a couple of useful ultimates. Orbital Strike as well as Steel Garden from the Vise and Vinesse. There's a lot of these. And he deploys it preemptively. I don't know how I feel about that one, but, you know, he's trying to buy a bit more time away from that retake. However, ZOL, they're happy to bait these ultimates away from TSA, so just burning them into the ground, it doesn't quite matter too much. And it still will be Zin trying to pick up whatever kills he can for his ult. Still going in for the hunt. Maybe through the teleport, not quite.
I'm back, my friend. Sorry it took so long. I was hitting. I had to do some things in the house too.
Viper wall to work off on this
but now I'm back,
as well
bro.
As Kezi with all of his Prowler and especially at C's to possibly delay as well.
We got an ace, man. That was nice.
In for the shot outside of Hookah. Has come back in to refill. A bit of an early annihilation already set through as well.
Exactly right. Annihilation finds nothing. Barrier mesh will go down to give some additional time, as is per usual, towards spawn. Prodigy just trying to lock something down. Hot Sauce does get one onto Seeker. That will be the deadlock dropped, but it's Zin's positioning that we've got to keep a firm eye on. He's been so good on this flank. And Kakarot also in position, but exactly not the most favored weapon. The paint shells will go in, trying to force them on towards the line here. They're so scared to move out of the tube. And they're just basically relying right now on Applic's position around elbow. But look at Emin. He can just fall away. Doesn't need to try fighting. They just fight down the time. 20 seconds. They swing together. Kakarot will be taken. Zin caught sleeping there, unfortunately. Not able to really do a hell of a lot right now because in this position, the guided salvos actually forces NDG out. Great utility again from this Tejo. They have waited way too long.
Yeah, no
now
chance.
Applic has to try and get the spike plant. The special delivery does find it. Can look to stick the plant, but
bro, there was a chance for him, man.
Close, but Zin can close the round for ZOL. That's shooting that ultimate
Spike planted.
But as that spike now is planted, they're going to creep their way back in. And look at this space that ZOL's been able to find so far, Quack.
A little bit through the teleporter. Maybe a bit of spot where Zin could deploy the Viper.
Fuck this shit, man.
How Seeker is threading the needle.
Every time, bro.
Right outside of Lamps, and he's still able to get that through. Now off to it, just 2 players left alive. A good opportunity for Prodigy. Brought the showstopper. Spites in getting the kill. Sends it right through and down to the 1-on-1.
Man, 7-5? Even H4? Gotta go with the way.
They need him.
Got your trail.
Kakarot's going to go all the way through showers to find the info. It's a quick hit on towards your site, though.
A little bit off on the movement and accuracy, but for now, still good. Being able to hold down bats is going to be really useful then. We do have the boom button and the pink shells.
Great nade.
Oh, catches Applic's on his exit.
And it's one with the showstopper.
Vulnerability.
For Kakarot. He's looking for his opponents right now. We'll be able to find at least one, but cut out of position as well. A bit of a
man, 9 trace stuff, bro.
Picks it up. Vinesse now, inside of Bass, looking to re-clear. Finally spotted out at the end, but he's still in with 2. Kevzi on towards the other end.
Bro, 9-3. It's going to be tough for Team Secret.
Bit of utility ready to be thrown out. Gravnet is there. They will actually send it in. This could be huge with the paint shells. Only does just chip damage away. Kakarot finding the opening with paint shells.
Yeah, bro,
Hot
GG.
Sauce getting one. I said, Kentrell, I needed.
GG, bro, GG. Ah, man, yo, this is
Academy win
pissing
this
me off,
pistol
man.
round With 4 here to defend and not a single kill
This is so
found.
annoying, bro.
Well, Vanessa, I'm gonna need to see some finesse if any chance of securing this one is coming on through. We haven't seen any of those big 1v4, 1v5s to come on through. It's a nice start onto Kakarot, who he's been pretty keen, so trying to find one would be nice. Arc Rose is available if he wants to try and use it, but again, they just have every single line. Emman overstepping, but it's a tag. It's okay. It makes it a little bit too hard here for Vanessa. And even if he does end up finding the kills, at the end of the day, he's not going to be able to find the round. So 10 on the board here for ZOL. They're only going to need it.
He's killing everyone.
To close. I mean, look, damage is good. And as I was just thinking to myself there, as RBTX, what do you even say to try and pump up the crew? You know, just say we're
he missed it.
Trying to get that experience. Kakarot, as he does get out with the showstopper, NDG just basically has to sit inside the sky smokes, and he's going to get flushed out by the paint shells. It's awkward. He's on the line. Taeho tries to do some further damage. It's okay for now. Guiding Light actually available. He could pop through. They could try and make this work now. Spike, though, plants it, makes it awkward. Prodigy trying to clear in towards this position, but the grab net is good. It actually connects onto the teammate. A little bit of awkwardness there. Kakarot gets another from the elbow, pushing forward. Hot Sauce with another. Seeker gets to try the frag back, but Kakarot could just hold this line. He can continue to tap.
Bro, what a pick!
Is Zinvi the hero? The Sky Smoke will fade. Apex has got it to half, and he swings on in, and Zind will close.
It is over, bro.
Big round from the Viker.
As well, build up some of the advantages, the ultimates for the upcoming rounds, right? Secret Academy, though, happy to try to work as much of their advantages as well. So holding the angles now, finding their picks. Vanessa alt points in towards his pockets, but Zol's still fighting for it. 2-on-3 is not impossible.
Definitely not. Look at how far Kakarot is going forward.
It's
pretty bold and brazen. And he's just a bit hesitant about planning that spike. It could be a little bit more open.
Around. Stop popping the stickers, right?
Does have the Guardian. Information off the back of the Haunt. Will spot out NDG. Seekers as well. That's a bit of an investment as well to try and continue this round. The Caesar's actually going to catch the Trailblazer and NDG. And now they can just focus on this swing. They're going to come around the corner. It's only damage dealt onto one. And it has to be Kakarot to try and close alongside Kevzi. Seeker just around the bend. All available too, and it's going to be popped. So Seeker has to try and get in there early. The Prowler does catch, but Kakarot forces Seeker into submission. Will take him. And now Vanessa, does he actually want to engage with this one? It's going to get a little bit awkward, but that Steel Garden will jam the primary. They don't really mind too much, though, as now they get that spike planted. The Steel Garden not really doing a hell of a lot. Prodigy gets one back, but it's a 4-on-3. Still doable here for Zolquak.
We're trying to hold. A bit of an Armageddon being sent through as well as Emman tries to fend off his incoming opponents. Still, though, out with a showstopper. And this is where it really gets dicey. Straight in towards Lambs. Emman kind of avoids it, but down in a 1-on-3. His teammates have fallen all around him. Brings it out.
Bro, what a weird round.
Finding the shots. Trying to bait out the pre-cut out of PSL. Annihilation sent through, doesn't connect. Emman will be able to fire off the shot, but Seeker holds the angle just as quick, and that's
plan here.
Down.
I call GG.
You might have the stealth drone, but I don't know how much space that's going to afford you as Seeker still on the site. He does get suppressed, though.
Okay.
You have to pull away from the orbital strike.
Beautiful, Prodigy.
Fight in the end. It's now Prodigy to try and step up to the plate, but that Haunt is fantastic to come through from Kevzi. Now it gives him enough time. The Viper's pit can go down. The spike to plant as well.
That's a bad pit, no?
The hit is very far forward, and he's going.
Bro, I start this.
Things out, right? You know.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything.
That is incredible.
Now it's gonna be end like this.
Kevzi has to split the wickets, has to try and find this gap, but I don't think he's going to be ready for Aplex.
Oh my god. I don't know.
I can't tell you, man.
I just don't know what to think, and it's getting closer.
It's getting closer and closer, bro.
Oh my god. Well, 4 chances to really complete it. Kakarot full sending through, just trying to break open the lines as much as possible, but still the outlaw on the other end. Goes for the jumping Bucky, not quite connected, but at least Emman still able to work off of the space that he creates, finds a shot against Aplex.
They are in position now. And with that spike getting planted, you know, I keep my eyes onto Emin. If they get a shot with this Sheriff, maybe pick up one of those weapons, it's worthwhile doing, but the distance being played out by Team Secret certainly is going to make it awkward.
MC, huge kill, bro.
MC somehow hits that shot.
How the fuck he did that? This is how they lose?
God. Of all rounds to end it on, it could very well be this unless we see Finesse do it all. Arcro's available.
It's always like this, no?
In towards the showers, but they are just rotating
Gotta change
around,
weapons, bro.
playing with their
There's no
right now at
chance.
this point in time. The guided salvos to force them off, and unfortunately, Team Secret, you can try so hard, you can come so far, but in the end, it doesn't.
Good recover, man. Good recover. NT, bro. NT.
Out the
GG.
game, 13-8 over Team Secret Academy, and that is certainly a reverse sweep to be proud of if you are ZOL. Well done for them to keep their composure.